Welcome to a weather update via the Force 13 Australia Oceania channel. Currently on the screen is the satellite imagery for the eastern half of Australia down to New Zealand, the Tasman Sea, Coral Sea, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, Fiji area. The New South Wales Office of the Bureau of Meteorology has a severe weather warning currently in place. Severe weather warning for damaging surf and damaging winds for Lord Howe Island, which is off the New South Wales coast. A slow moving complex low pressure system over the Tasman Sea is positioned between the Lord Howe and Norfolk Islands. This slow-moving low-pressure system is producing vigorous southeast-southwesterly winds, heavy south-southeasterly swell at Lord Howe Island. Significant wave heights may exceed 5 metres and maximum wave heights may be twice this height. Damaging surf conditions with waves exceeding 5 metres in the surf zone are likely to produce significant coastal erosion during Friday. Also, damaging winds with peak gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour or 48 knots are likely late today and tonight Friday. Vigorous southeast to southwest winds may reach average speeds of 65 kilometres an hour or 35 knots. This low pressure system is expected to slowly move to the southeast during the weekend, with damaging wind surf conditions easing overnight or early on Saturday as the low begins to move away. You can definitely see the complex low pressure system, and the central pressure is around 994 hectopascals or 994 HPA. Now this is the Vanuatu and New Caledonia loop by the Himawari satellite. And this is the latest snapshot of the Solomon Island region. Now we switch over to the western region where we have a weak low pressure system to the west and northwest of the Cocos Islands. This is the 24-hour wind shear tendency. As previously mentioned, tropical systems love the area in blue to green. but from yellow through red to pink to right, the environment is very unfriendly. Now we look at upper divergence, and where you can see the 10 to 30 knots, that's where the weak low pressure system is. Now we have a look at the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guidance. We have a tropical low invest 11S. Was a tropical storm, but it's actually been downgraded. For updated information, please monitor the Force 13 main channel. However, I'm keeping an eye on the northwestern Coral Sea region, and also something might come on the radar in the Gulf, but that's very unlikely at this point in time. Then the northwest area of WA. Now we look at sea surface temperature. Now we come across to the A50 MB vorticity for the eastern region, and you can definitely see the complex low pressure system. Lord Howe Island, Tasman's Sea. Then we look at the wind shear value for the eastern region. You can note the areas in red. And the upper divergence. This is the latest from the Weather Bureau via their tropical cyclone outlook for the Coral Sea. Whilst there are no tropical cyclones expected during the forecast period, a trough over northern Coral Sea will drift southward during the next few days. Some transient lows may develop along this trough, but conditions will generally be unfavourable for tropical cyclone development. The Weather Bureau updates this information around 14:30 hours. Then we switch over to the tropical cyclone outlook for the western region. At 1300 hours local time, a weak tropical low was located in 9.5 south, 92.5 east, which is about 500 kilometres west-northwest of the Cocos Islands. It's forecasted to continue moving slowly before turning to the south later on Sunday, which would bring it into the western region. However, there is a small chance the system intensifying and develops into a tropical cyclone on Sunday or Monday before starting to weaken on Tuesday. Periods of increased thunderstorm activity, heavy rainfall, squally winds are likely for the Cocos Islands for the next few days due to the system or associated trough being nearby. And percentages for Saturday very low but increasing to low on Sunday and Monday. Now we switch over to the latest Bureau of Meteorology total rainfall, and you can see how the picture could develop. This is for days 1 through 4, and you can note the area in green to dark green to blue, dark blue and purple. And I'm keeping an eye on the northern Coral Sea, and then right down along the Queensland Coast into the southeast corner of Queensland, where the area south of Fraser Island could see up to 200 millimetres plus rain. Correction, that was days 1 through 8, and we'll just switch back to days 1 to 4. Stay tuned to Force 13 for updates. And before we go,
you can follow Force 13 on any of our many outlets, the website force13.com and its tracker. Of course, we're on YouTube. You're probably watching us there, but if not, there it is. You can also find us on Facebook, search Force 13, all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter, also all in text. You can also add Fool 13 on Skype and add extension 9094 on Discord.